Well, good morning. Today is Thursday, December 15th. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC YouTube page. We start with Hollie for a check of today's forecast because, Hollie, it is a rainy start.
Yeah, you're not kidding, Danielle. We had plenty of soaking wet weather early today, and we're going to continue to see scattered showers the rest of today, along with some really windy weather. So that's what we're dealing with. Highs will be in the 40s. We're pretty much there already in most spots. And as we look ahead, you'll notice that these showers remain scattered and consistently scattered, not only this afternoon, but even into this evening. So first part of tonight, yep, we've got more rain showers. This is the view at 10 o'clock. And then once we get into tomorrow, we'll have early highs around 40 degrees. Then notice what happens. Temperatures start to drop and we'll kind of just hover in the 30s throughout the rest of your Friday once they do. And then we're talking a few flurries and snow showers and into the weekend as well. My goodness, is it going to get cold. Weekend before Christmas, and I think we're all going to be in that jingle bell mode. Low 30s for highs, scattered flurries, snow showers. If you're going to the Browns game on Saturday, you'll need a snowsuit. Not because of the snow so much, it's just going to be that cold. And then, Danielle, even into next week, we're talking upper 20s to around 30. It's going to remain very cold.
Yeah, those dreaming of a white Christmas may just get it. Thank you, Hollie. And we begin your news headlines with an update in a MetroHealth investigation that led to the firing of its CEO, Dr. Akram Boutros. Last week, we told you a Metro trustee board member had resigned, citing health reasons. However, we have his resignation letter, and it tells a different story.
That letter from now former trustee Terry Monelly says in part, quote, "I disagree with the action that has been taken. It is my belief that the board had authorized Dr. Boutros to take all the actions that he took. To terminate him based on the belief that he would somehow take money from MetroHealth in the last month of his term does not sit well with me." Boutros was fired last month after a board investigation accused him of taking nearly $2 million in unauthorized bonuses. Boutros says he in fact had the authority to okay the bonuses and is now suing the hospital. Metro released a statement on Monelly's resignation, saying he did not attend the board meeting where 8 members in attendance unanimously voted to fire Boutros, and quote, "nor did he attend 3 of the 4 previous meetings. He did not participate in the board's discussion and analysis of the investigative findings that provided the basis for its decision to terminate Dr. Boutros' employment."
And 3 News has reached out to Monelly and the attorneys for Dr. Boutros, with more on this to come today. We'll continue to keep you updated on air and online at WKYC.com. And in Akron, U.S. Marshals have captured a suspect wanted in the murder of a Louisiana woman. Well, they say the marshals say Romalik Nash Sr. was wanted in the October shooting death of 52-year-old Stacy Boudreaux. Now, we are told that she was sitting inside her home in Gibson, Louisiana, when Nash allegedly tried to shoot at a group of men standing outside of her neighbor's house. Instead, the bullet went through the side of her home and hit Boudreaux. Marshals found the man at a home on Jenny J. Avenue in Akron, where he was taken into custody. And a Cleveland family says that they are lucky to be alive after a car chase that started in Parma ended in their house. Homeowner Chase Watson had just left for work. His girlfriend Lexus and their newborn daughter were upstairs when the stolen car, driven by a 17-year-old boy, crashed into the home's living room, where Lexus and the baby would normally be.
I had a cousin who passed away, and this was actually his house. So I believe that, our faith in him was looking over her, and I think he was the one that kind of nudged her to say, hey, maybe you shouldn't sleep in the living room today, just go back up to the bed.
A lot of their belongings were damaged, including so many items that they had just bought for the baby. So their family has set up a fundraiser, and that link is available on our website. And Watson says while he respects the hard work of law enforcement, he hopes that they will reconsider pursuits, especially in residential neighborhoods. Okay, turning to health news. Flu, COVID, and RSV cases are rising at rapid rates. The latest data from the CDC puts Ohio in the very high category for influenza-like illness. Norman Martin from Cleveland Heights battled COVID in 2020 and the flu this past October. And being immunocompromised with COPD, he was hospitalized both times. A doctor with the Cleveland Clinic says that maybe people think that the flu isn't something to worry about. But Martin is urging you to think of others when it comes to these respiratory illnesses.
Compared to COVID, maybe people are thinking this is no big deal, but it is a big deal because it's coming back with a vengeance.
But if you're a person who cares about other people and want to see people do well and be well, you've got to think about them and think about yourself.
And the Cleveland Clinic doctor says the worst of these viruses can be prevented with vaccinations and proper hygiene. Okay, now this is something you just have to see. College students from the University of Akron are hoping to reach new heights this weekend, launching their own rocket. The Akronauts Engineering Design Team, a volunteer group, have been working on high-altitude rockery they've been doing this for a while now. They have tested 2 rockets already and are going to test their Emergence 3 rocket next. The 16-foot 2-stage rocket is expected to fly over 40,000 feet in the air. And by 2024, they hope Emergence 5 will get them to space.
We try to make it run more like a small space company. It's kind of our aim to kind of mimic industry, because the goal at the end of the day is, to prepare engineers for industry.
If it wasn't for these kinds of extracurriculars, I don't know if I would have found the same love for engineering that I have.
Well, this isn't the only launch the Akronauts are working on. They have a liquid-fueled rocket and a competition that they are preparing for. The group also built a rocket with the I Promise School and will have an exhibit in the Akron Children's Museum once the museum's renovations are complete. So they are doing some great work there. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on Go starting at 4:30 a.m. Have a great day, everybody.